Hello fellow gardeners, welcome to Soil Doctor, where we unearth the secrets to thriving gardens. Today, I'm sharing a time-tested Amish method that has transformed countless dead, compacted raised beds into fertile growing havens, using just one powerful ingredient: fresh grass clippings. This technique has been passed down through generations of Amish farmers who understand the delicate balance of soil ecology. Let me show you how this humble yard waste can become your garden's greatest ally. Why your raised bed soil dies. Before diving into the solution, let's understand what's happening when your raised bed soil appears dead. That lifeless, compacted dirt that grows nothing but disappointment typically suffers from three critical issues: depleted organic matter, collapsed soil structure, and absent microbial life. The intensive nature of raised bed gardening means nutrients get consumed quickly, while watering cycles often wash away the delicate soil food web that keeps everything functioning. Without intervention, your soil becomes nothing more than dirt, a growing medium without the life needed to support plants. The Amish Secret Fresh Grass Clippings. The Amish have long practiced a remarkably effective solution using something most of us throw away or compost: fresh grass clippings. Unlike their dried counterparts, fresh clippings contain abundant nitrogen, enzymes, and living microorganisms. When properly applied, they trigger an immediate biological response in dead soil, effectively jump-starting the entire ecosystem. Fresh grass clippings contain approximately 4% nitrogen by weight when wet, a significant amount that becomes available to plants as the material breaks down. But the magic extends beyond mere nutrients. The enzymes present in freshly cut grass accelerate decomposition processes, while the moisture and structure create perfect habitat corridors for beneficial soil organisms to recolonize barren soil. The application process. Timing is everything. The Amish method requires precise timing and application for optimal results. Begin in early spring when soil temperatures consistently reach 50 degrees Fahrenheit, or 10 degrees Celsius. This ensures that microbial activity can properly process the grass clippings. First, loosen your existing raised bed soil with a garden fork to a depth of 8 to 10 inches, being careful not to turn or mix the layers. This creates aeration channels without disrupting the natural soil horizons. Next, collect grass clippings immediately after mowing before they begin to heat up or dry out. Ensure your lawn hasn't been treated with herbicides or pesticides for at least 3 weeks prior to collection. Apply a 2-inch layer of these fresh clippings across the entire bed surface, gently working them into just the top inch of soil with your fingers or a small hand cultivator. Water thoroughly but gently, ensuring the entire bed reaches the moisture level of a well-wrung sponge. Cover the bed with a breathable row cover or shade cloth for 72 hours. This critical incubation period allows the initial microbial explosion to occur without disturbance, creating what the Amish call the awakening. The living transformation process. What happens next is truly remarkable. Within days, the fresh grass begins a controlled decomposition process that releases not just nutrients, but also natural plant growth hormones and enzymes. This triggers what soil scientists call a probiotic cascade. Beneficial bacteria multiply exponentially, followed by fungi that begin creating vital networks throughout your soil. As these microorganisms consume the grass clippings, they convert the nitrogen and other nutrients into forms immediately available to plants. More importantly, they rebuild the soil's structure, creating micropores that hold water and allow proper gas exchange. Within 2 weeks, earthworms often appear, drawn to this new feast, further improving soil structure with their tunneling activity. The specific enzymes in fresh grass clippings, particularly amylase and cellulase, break down complex carbohydrates in your existing soil, releasing previously locked-up nutrients. This enzymatic activity transforms even the most stubborn clay or depleted sandy soil into crumbly, rich growing medium with excellent water retention properties. After the initial application, continue adding a thin half-inch layer of fresh clippings every 3 weeks throughout the growing season, working them just into the surface. This maintains the soil food web while providing slow-release nutrition for your plants. By fall, your once-dead soil will have transformed into a living ecosystem teeming with beneficial organisms. Many Amish gardeners combine this technique with a fall application of well-aged leaf mold, creating a perfect year-round soil-building system. The fresh grass provides immediate energy and nitrogen, while the leaf mold builds long-term carbon structures and fungal networks. Remember to avoid grass clippings from lawns treated with synthetic fertilizers or pesticides, as these can harm the delicate soil ecosystem you're rebuilding. The purest source is from naturally maintained lawns cut with a sharp blade at 3 to 4 inches height. This Amish technique represents a return to understanding soil as a living entity rather than just a growing medium. By harnessing the power of fresh grass clippings, you're not merely adding fertilizer, you're re-establishing the entire soil food web that nature intended. I've seen this method transform completely barren raised beds into productive growing spaces in a single season. If you try this technique, I'd love to hear your results. Subscribe to Soil Doctor for more traditional wisdom adapted for modern gardens, and share this video with anyone struggling with dead, lifeless soil. Together we can bring our gardens back to life, one raised bed at a time.